Hi, welcome to Jemima London. Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're a new visitor, it's nice to see you here. I hope you enjoy the content. This video is actually a follow-up to a video I did a couple of weeks ago. I visited Walthamstow Market and I did a fabric haul, which was fabulous. I got some great fabrics. It's worth watching. They have a huge variety of fabrics there and it's incredible value. So I'm going to show you the things that I've made and that I'm making. I'm also going to talk about some new fabrics that I've got and the things that I'm going to make with them too. I thought I would model the coat for you. I always think they look better actually on somebody rather than on a dummy. Here it is, really pleased with it. Just stand back so you can see it full length. It's got side pockets. It's fully lined, unlike the original one that I made. So I had to make the lining pattern, that wasn't hard. The only thing I haven't done is I haven't found a way of fastening it. The original one had gigantic popper studs, but I think that might look quite ugly. So I have left it, and actually I wore it on Saturday night, and I wore it with a crossbody bag, and it kind of works. It actually sits so it's closed, so I might not even put a fastening on it. I also thought of a leather thong belt would be quite nice, but yeah, watch this space. Anyway, I love it. Let me know what you think. What would you make it in? I'm going to make a crop version for spring summer, I think, a transitional version. Yeah, I love it. Anyway, I'll put all the details in my description. This is the Trend Patterns Drop Shoulder Coat. So the second thing that I made from my fabric haul, do you remember the sequin fabric? I found a panel of sequin fabric and it probably only cost about £2.50. Here it is. I have made an evening bag. Really, 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 really simple, but lovely little number for going out, especially at Christmas. It's got a zip fastening and little inside pocket. I just put the tissue in there because there's nothing else in there, just so it didn't collapse. Yeah, so it's basically outer sequins. I put an interlining in and I lined it with cotton poplin, and I think the zip was £1 from the market. Again, I left the market. So it only cost me a couple of quid and probably an hour of my time to make. I love it. So I'm delighted with that, and I shall be using it over Christmas when I go out. And the next thing I'm going to show you is a work in progress. This is a toile, which is basically, if you're not familiar with toiles, it's a rough version of the garment in a basic cotton fabric. I've used some cotton poplin. I would normally use calico, but I ran out. Okay, so it's going to be in this lovely stripe that I got. If you've seen the video, if you haven't, go and watch it. You'll remember this fabric. It's like a chocolate brown and a warm cream. It's got a lovely drape to it. It's got a slight diagonal twill effect, which I don't think you'd be able to see that, but it's lovely, lovely fabric. So it's a basic shell top. I cheated. I bought the Simplicity pattern, and it's a one-piece front, a two-piece back, the centre back seam with the neck opening at the top. So I plan to do an inside binding. I just got some commercial satin, polyester satin bias binding from the haberdashers for the neck and the armholes, for a sort of neat minimal finish. I don't want facings. When I studied at uni and I did fashion, our head of the course used to teach us pattern cutting and construction, and he was an ex-couturier, and he used to hate facings. No flappy facings here, so it's kind of a bit ingrained, but it wouldn't work because the fabric's semi-transparent and you'd be able to see them, so it just wouldn't work anyway. The sash, I drafted the sash pattern, about 30 centimetres deep, 120 centimetres long each, angled across the end. When I actually make them for real, it'll be a double layer, they'll be bagged out. Attached at the side seam, and I put a tuck in the middle, and yeah, so wrapped to the front, to the back, and then tied at the front, or you could do it the other way around. So I plan to use vertical stripes for the main shell top, and then horizontal stripes on the sash. So you've got that way thing going on, sort of contrasting, which I think will be lovely. This is a work in progress. I probably won't finish this until the new year, but when I do, I'll show it to you. And again, I'll model it, I'll style it up, I'll put it on with some jeans or whatever I feel is right. So I'll show that to you in due course. So as we are really close to Christmas, we need to talk about sequins again. Here is an article from Vogue.com talking about their approach to sequins for this season. I'm on the Vogue.com website looking at an article from November about incorporating sequins into your everyday wardrobe. Now, personally, I don't really do blingy clothes or really do sequins as a rule, but they're everywhere this season and I really feel the need to wear them over Christmas. And Vogue are looking at them in a more understated way, and they've taken a look at simple separates. And I've just picked out some of the ones that they've chosen. The first one is this gorgeous bag from Stud, I think it's called. I'm on a UK website, but I'm pretty sure you can buy these in the US and other places on the planet. It's a really cute little crescent bag. I'm sure it's over £200, but I'm sure you could probably pick up something for far less than that. The second one is this lovely off-the-shoulder top. I don't think I'd wear this myself, but it's lovely. Look at that. It's on Net-a-Porter. I'm on the US site for some reason. I've linked to it, but I believe you can get this on the UK site as well. Look at that. I love the way they've got these little videos. You can really get a feel for the garments. And then what else have we got? We've got these fabulous, they're on sale, Retro Fate, fabulous trousers. Gorgeous, look at it with the blazer. Now I'm in the market for a pair of wide leg sequin trousers. I really like these. They're actually styled like a men's trouser. They've got the pockets and the belt carriers at the back. I think if I made them, I'd make a very simple pared down pair of trousers, but I thought they were quite interesting and quite easy to wear. I love this top. I might make a version of this without the, it's my theory by the way, without the collar and a bit longer and slightly easier. But I really love simple shell tops like that. And then, look at this, this is from J. Crew. Beautiful. What a lovely colour. Absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look at the, it's got, I think it's got a binding detail on the waist. It's stunning. I quite like Vogue's interpretation of sequin separates. As I said earlier, I think for me it would be a matter of wearing a simple top or a trouser or even a pencil skirt like that. Anyway, I thought you might like to see that. So in between filming this vid and editing it, I went shopping, Christmas shopping, and naturally I was distracted. And here's a little bit of high street sequin action from various stores, just to give you a bit of an overview of the colours, the type of sequin fabrics and some of the shapes. And I found a little crescent bag in John Lewis, a bit like the Vogue one. I also found these sweet little scrunchies and some matching pumps, which were lovely. I think they were in Arket or other stores, can't quite remember. Love this, my favourite. Graduated size sequins. This is a lovely detail as well. You can take elements of all of these. That was the bodice of a jumpsuit in mango, I believe, which I thought was lovely. This is a simple little top. This is a jumpsuit. And then I like the colours of these sequins. Yeah, so there's a lot out there. And I think the final thing was this floppy suit from Zara, which was on a crepe. I thought this was particularly interesting. And here are my sequin fabrics. So I've got a slightly matte mini sequin on a mesh. It's on a mesh base. I've got a couple of meters of that. And then I have got a square sequin on a denser but fine, I think it's a poly cotton jersey. Got loads of this, absolutely loads. Now I'm thinking that I might make this, it's a dress, but I was thinking of making it as a top in the mini sequin, and I thought that would look quite cool with leggings and boots for Christmas. I don't want to be too sort of formal or dressy. And then I'm thinking for the square sequin, I might make the shell top, the similar version of the shell top that we saw in that Vogue article, and then also a pair of the sort of palazzo pants, but simpler than the version we saw there. Not to wear together, but to wear separately. So I would probably wear the t-shirt, even with jeans. I think I like the idea of denim and sequins together, and boots, and then the palazzo pants with just a really simple black body or a t-shirt top. Even white trainers I think would be nice. So those are my thoughts on sequins, and I plan to make a couple of these pieces before Christmas, hopefully, and I'm going to jump back on here to do a little festive edition to show you my sequin separates. So thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give us a like, give us some comments, give us some feedback so I can build a sense of community here. I know there are lots of talented creators and makers and sewists out there. Hopefully you like the content, and your feedback will help me create more. That's all for now. Bye.